Good evening, good people. You know what I've decided? You're all good people. Anybody that listens to the Good Living Podcast is good people. And good people, today, I don't know why I always record this podcast when I have food to eat and I'm hungry. And then I will not eat it, I'll not record hungry. I don't know whether it adds to my anger or the emotion. But guess what? I'm back home after being on the road for 4 hours. Like, this is according to Abuja, basically, that I'm doing every day. So I finished everything I had to do today around like 2:30, but I entered this house 6:30. Inshallah, I came back home safely. But there are a couple of things that I've noticed that I want to talk about today, like important stuff. So you guys help me walk through this one. The first thing, I noticed this thing the first day, but I didn't talk. You know that when NDLEA is always talking and being loud and busting boys and maybe busting some of your friends or people you know, NDLA is doing their thing. We feel like they are overdoing the same way when police is harassing young people. But there's a bigger problem to be solved, and sometimes it's not even really people of our own, let me not say demographic, but our own social class self that they are trying to save. Man, in these Lagos I know that there are people that are poor, like like I'm living well, I'm chopping life. Honestly, like I've been so hungry to make something of myself, like as I am, but as we all are safe. But there's some shaggy going on. So the pedestrian bridges is something that I've gotten used to now over the past 2 days. It is an inevitability in your movements if you don't have your car in this Lagos. Let me not be talking about that car thing, because that's another thing. You would make a decision. People will be looking at you and be asking you why you are doing it. They will not tell you that this is foolishness. But even me too, I always sound very assured in things that I'm doing. So nobody would really want to tell me that this is foolishness. And if they tell me self, it's like I will take offense. So I don't blame them. Because when you go ahead and do the foolishness and they will ask you, okay, they will ask you, and they say, okay, Don't say like, you say, okay, why? You want to just carry on? I say, I won't just move by myself. I just want to start afresh. Okay. Jehovah. So, using these pedestrian bridges, I smell Colos. I see people sleeping on the bridge. One would think, don't go through those bridges. Those people are dangerous people. They are helpless. They are barely alive. Honestly. Drugs want to finish them. I was passing, I saw one reading newspaper. Outdated news. Like your life just goes in a. If you don't have updates, like if you're not updated with what's happening in the news or whatever, your life just goes sideways in such a way that is unfathomable. Your reality will be so different from someone else's reality in the same time frame and period. Can't fucking believe it. So I smell Colos all the time in this pedestrian. I see all these people lying down, and I think to myself, true, we need NDLEA, and we need some of these people that are actually advocating for. But at the same time, if I sell one or two, I want to live soft life now. But these are the people it's actually affecting. What is not my clients? There's a conflict here, but let me not go deep into that one now before it's me, the NDLEA, will come and start questioning. But honestly, it's a big issue, because among the poor is where you see some of these things. The gambling. I even saw, you see, even there, in that place, I saw people like gambling with vote. I saw their money there. I saw their votes there. And you would think, don't snap. I wanted to snap them, honestly, but it didn't. I was walking. When I'm walking these walks I do in this Lagos, I used to just be walking, chaka, like sharp. You know? You want more food? This catchish dog wants more food. I used to just be walking sharp. You get? When I'm eating my shawarma, I will give you your food so that you'll not be looking at me. So I saw them, and I'm thinking all these vices, yes, it's for poor people. It's why some of these things I'm not doing them again. I don't gamble anymore. And anybody that knows me knows if he's gambling, Jesus Christ. Nah, that one is something I even showed me massive shaggy. I've talked about it before. Maybe not extensively, but you see this audio podcast we are doing, I will talk them one day. And I don't mean like in the future that you don't know. Very soon, maybe one day that tomorrow I'm not going anywhere. So I'll probably plan it properly and shoot it tomorrow or next tomorrow. But you see this thing, when somebody that has made it in life, or that is okay, do all right for himself, has a career or whatnot, is smoking or gambling, you realize that you are borrowing character traits from a socio-economic class that is far lower than you. And if anything, that is chipping away at your potential. I'm not preaching, because I cannot say I'm better than anybody. But the fact is, there are certain activities that take from you. You might find it fun, but they do not belong to the class that you want to be in. They belong to a social class that is beneath you, in terms of comfort, in terms of quality of life and standard of living. But if you engage in that thing, you're borrowing from that culture, the culture of the pedestrian bridge occupants. And because you live in a good neighborhood and you drive a car and you have a job and you have a career, doesn't make it okay. Doesn't make it okay at all. And that's what I've learned today. Or something else that I learned is that some people, I noticed a lot of people using earpiece in this Lagos as opposed to earbuds or even headsets. I use a headset. I prefer headsets. I like how they cover my ear, and I think they add to my outfit in terms of fashion. But you see, earpiece with the wire is good for safety, for phone safety. Like if I'm listening to music on my phone in my headset, if they steal my phone, there's this nauseating feeling that Colos smell gives me. I know my dad listens to this podcast. Daddy, good evening, sir. Good morning, sir. I've smoked Colos before. Yes, young man, I experimented one or two things, sir. But I'm not a bad boy, as you know. But I've smoked Colos before, and it's nauseating. Like it makes me want to vomit. You get the high came, but it's such a risky thing to smoke that for somebody to be hooked on it, it's like they are gone forever. Who is going to rehabilitate those people under that pressure? Like, who has the time of day? They don't even send your father. Like, when I first came out yesterday in my khaki, I saw coppers. I told you guys yesterday that I saw a couple of coppers yesterday, and I felt like greeting one of them. I asked a few of them for directions once or twice. There's one I saw that I nodded to or smiled at or something like that. But between yesterday and today, I've seen at least 15 coppers. And if I tell you that nobody gives a flipping fuck if you're a copper, like, some of them have probably done 8 months in this shit. Like, they don't care. It means that the way I've said, they too have seen 15. Imagine how many they've seen. Like, life is hard. I spent let me not repeat this thing again because I'm getting to the actual gist of that. But everybody is facing something. So who gives a fuck if you talk they're wearing the same uniform? We are in the same problem. So what? Move on. Like, it's crazy. And so I realize that people use earpiece, and probably it's because it is safer. Because if I'm listening to music in my earbuds, in my headphones, and my phone has been taken away for some reason, I will not notice until I've gone far. With good headphones, maybe 5 meters, 10 meters, 20 meters, before I was starting crack in my music, and then I turn, and there's a sea of people. Like, you're done for now. But if the music is directly physically connected to my ear, and I hear once you turn away, the person moving funny, you go and grab his father. Either you beat him up till he tells you, or you beat him up till he removes your phone. So that's one thing, that's one thing I learned. And then in school today, at my PPA, I'm not going to go on about that much. Today I collected successfully my permission to travel, and I submitted at the LG office. It was accepted and all of that. So good to go for the next 2 weeks. I will be free. This dislocation I got in my in my left toe from that volleyball I played in camp. This dislocation on a sprain, but it hasn't gone. If I touch it, it still pains me. Ouch. So where was I? Yeah, in school today. I didn't attend command, but twice I've been to this school. If I was a student, I probably would understand a little bit from their perspective. Like, what would it have been like to be a student surrounded by all these people? soldiers are your disciplinarians, your teachers are coppers, some are just regular teachers, you know. Your principal is a commandant instead. You get the environment as a student, it really is shaped to teach you things, but man, the stubbornness there still. So when I came in today, I wanted something. I wanted them to give me a standard, like let me know the subject I'm teaching for sure. I know the class I'm teaching for sure. You get, let me know that. That's something I went for. And then I went to go and scout, like, you know, I don't know that word for pre, but I want to go and pre the barrack. Let me just look around, see if they told me they have a gym, so I went to see the gym. Excellent, I loved it. I'll post pictures of it in the WhatsApp channel. So I saw the gym, I saw the sports complex, library, you know, places I think I'll use, and they're all good. The accommodation thing now, there's this thing of this is going to be highly unlikely, but if you know anybody, I will also put the name of my PPA in the WhatsApp channel. If you know anybody, any soldier by any chance, this is a long shot, that serves here. I have between now and September that serves in this barrack for any reason, that is not around, or knows anybody that is not around, that would have somebody stay in their house and manage the place for them and probably even pay. I'm down. Please, can help me make that call. Thank you. So when I went to the school today, I invigilated. I wanted to find out like the course I'll be doing and all that stuff, but then they gave me exam to invigilate today. I share paper, I invigilate students. You know, it was fun, but bruh, I said I was going to become a teacher that doesn't flog, but today, only this exam, I need to better start doing some curls in the gym, because I'm going to wipe some children. I will beat. I'm telling you, like, I'll try the psychological tricks I've been reading in all these books. But for these children, perhaps it won't work. But I'll try that first. And maybe I'll try having them getting beat by other people. Nah, it's just like you cannot escape the beating. Anyway, shout out to the unfortunate child that is going to get the beating next term when I'll resume work. But hopefully I don't get to do that. I try to keep them quiet. I think some of my tricks work, you know. Keep them engaged with the story, you know, like treat them like human beings basically, and then expect that they will act like that in return. But they quickly forget, you understand? I can tell them something now. Today I was like, just keep quiet. You're not going to have any problems with me today, okay? And I told them a small story about I told them a proverb in Igbo. You know, like one of my favorite proverbs, if you do for somebody, they will appreciate you and they want to do more for you. So I said, if you keep quiet for me, you know, what do you need? You get, I will help you out. Not help you out to your exam, but like, I will just make my time with you here bearable. And they all understood and they were quiet for like 3 minutes, and then you know, it's like they have short memory and you have to keep calling them back to attention. I think that's the thing. So the problem will be to try and get them, ingrain it in them to change their character to be able to listen and then act in accordance with you for longer. You know, that's some work, but I have a month or so to figure it out. So yes, there's something I figured out here. Nothing changes. So like every type of teacher exists across generations. Today I saw a funny looking teacher in suit. I don't know why he had to wear suit. Like anything else you put on, a shirt and trouser would look good on you. It's like he wanted to wear suit by almost, and then he wore that stuff. I'm like, there's always teachers like that. There's all the funny looking ones, the lenient ones, the one that will help you in exam and things like that. Like, they are always that. Everybody you found in school growing up, if you are my mate or older or anything like that, or even slightly young, whatever, anybody you found in your secondary school, these children of nowadays, they have them in the secondary school there. And maybe there's a kind of copper that you knew in your school, that you're in your secondary school, in your senior secondary school, or a kind of copper that me too I saw or knew in my senior secondary school. Now that's probably the type of copper will end up being to these people. You get, like, everybody exists recurrently across generations. It's crazy stuff. But after my vigilation, they paid me 300 naira. I was entitled to 300 naira for vigilation. They came and gave me. I gave them 300 naira change, gave me 500. I'm like, why is this country like this? We are so rich that we can afford more for this thing. But anyway, I appreciated it because it's money I was not expecting. Got my letter, wrote it, handwritten. AO signed it generously, and I went to the LG later on and I got it submitted, and then my travel whatever has been approved, and I can stay home. So I've said that now. Now after that, going back home, that's where a problem came. It was easy at this time for me to find my way to the terminal to take the BRT back to Berger, and I located the terminal, except I crossed over to one side of the pedestrian bridge. When, if I had just continued walking, I would have reached the right terminal. But what I did was cross over to the other side, walk over to the terminal, realize I was in the wrong terminal, then cross over to the right terminal. Extra work that I'll not do that next time. Now I've learned another lesson. I've plotted my graph well now. I also found the school very easily today. Kudos. Clap hand for me. Now, to see the BRT going to Berger, it's like I was the first person safe today, because I finished everything around like 2:30. It's like I was the first person that was looking for a Berger bus, and I was waiting for that Berger vehicle. It didn't come. I went somewhere, I bought donuts and yogurt. Like, cook boy, I didn't used to eat sugar. It's not even about money, yo. It's like you'll be so busy, and get so hungry that what choice do you have? I mean, discipline is one choice. Like I had yesterday. Oh, I didn't have yesterday. Oh, yesterday I ate egg roll. Anyway, yeah, we'll start afresh. I have to build up my mindset and character. But if people who watch me do it, you will see. We'll all do it together. So, I bought egg roll. No, I bought donuts and one yogurt like that to eat. And I have to tell you, before I could take the first bite of that donut, I hesitated so long. You look like an asshole. Literally. The picture will be in the WhatsApp channel, don't worry. You will see it. I snapped it. But I ate it. Yes, I was hungry. And I drank the yogurt. But that bus did not come until 4:15 thereabouts. And then we left that park at 4:20 or so. And then there was massive traffic everywhere we turned on the way home until we reached. And I finally got into this house at 6:30, like I said. That is 4 hours I spent after finishing everything I had to do just for me to get home. And if I had my car, I would have just driven straight back here. I will buy another one. I don't have a choice. Before even, I said I go finish my service here, rent house. But it's like I go buy that motor before I rent that house. I swear to God. God. Let's leave it there. You know, wait though. What's this? BRT is peeps with time. How did I? Okay. I was looking at my notes of things I was going to talk about, and then the way I used to jot things down is only for my own understanding. And then even me now, no can understand them. But I think the BRT is for people who have time. Over the last few years, since I finished school and I said them on, I've learned to allocate repetitive tasks to other people and just pay for it, so that I can focus on, so I can use my time the way I want to and use it very productively. So washing clothes, washing plates, cleaning house, all those kind of things. If I can pay somebody to do it, then let's do it like that. It's how I've been doing it. So to sit down in a park for 2 hours or 1 hour waiting for a vehicle to come and carry is for people who have time, or that don't know what else. They don't have, like, maybe their work is their source of income, and then that is it. And then they're okay with that income, and they're not really looking to do anything else. But for someone like me, who time is precious, I cannot sit and wait for BRT for 2 hours. So, okay, yeah, my cousin was telling me, why didn't you use Danfo? See, I'm already, this BRT thing self, I'm already saying, okay, let's be doing this one. As which choice do I have? You want me to now start doing the yellow bus? Please, if I'm desperate, then I'll just do that one, because normally, in every situation, life throws somebody in. Especially as a man, you have to take it to the chin. And If it's to go home, I will endure whatever I think I'm scared of inside those buses and reach my destination. You get? Or I'm probably just scared of learning something new and difficult, like downfall. But if I gotta do it, then I gotta do it. But now I don't gotta do it, so I ain't gonna do it. Today at the LG, I told you yesterday I didn't submit my passport. I submitted only one passport. So today when we got to the LG, I had to take a passport, and I will snap the nonsense passport this man took me first step and sent to you people. Let you people see that nonsense. Anyway, took the passport 1.5. I didn't price. I didn't price some of these things. I don't know how to do it like that, honestly. If I will not die out of, like, from tomorrow onward, I'll not even remember spending that 1.5. So I don't really bother myself with expenses like that. So anyway, he took the passport and he packed it and gave me. It's only as I was even close to the LG's office that I now put to see the passport he gave me inside this paper. And I saw the nonsense he took. Habiba was even telling me that I was looking black in the thing. The picture was even blurry. But LG took it like that. Wait, let me go and snap that passport. That's the only thing I said I will send to you that I've already taken a picture of. So I'll take a picture of this one. Let me not forget. And then that's what happened today. And then, and when I was leaving, when I took that passport and I was leaving, the man said, you, don't worry, you go be millionaire. I say I'm for your body. I've already paid you. I don't know why you feel the need to whine me. But low-key, let me say this, I don't think he was lying. I think there's probably something that he sees or he saw. And I will say this because he's not the first person. In Makurdi, there's this man, Ogasoni, and his wife. And when I was a deadbeat boy, addicted to gambling, he used to call me 1 million man because he said I would make millions. And now this is not a whining man. This is a serious businessman that just happened to be our neighbor in Plaza where my father's shop was. But the drive I have inside me, I know that I'm going to make a fuck ton of money in this life. But when other people see it and talk to me like that, it gives me motivation. You know what? When I say I know I'm going to make a lot of money in this life, do you know that if I said this now in the presence of certain friends or certain people, it will be met with like laughter, scoff, and things like that. Like, I know people that if I said this in their presence now, that would be their default reaction. And I know, okay, as guys, banter for this stuff, but for somebody who has a weak mindset, if they're not assured that they're just trying to give themselves some boost, and you are their friend or they spend time with you and you don't give them that boost when they talk positive about themselves, and what you do is do the opposite, then how do I say this? Then you're a bad friend though, and that person needs to run away from you. Like, generally, at this age and time when everybody is looking to hustle and make something of themselves, we should be looking for positive reinforcement from the people that we spend time with. And if you're not getting that, then you're with the wrong people. Even if it's a joke. Like, this is not a joke. When somebody's talking about their future and their plans and the things they're going to achieve, it's not a joke to them. It's something that they really are serious about. It's a reality that they want to create for themselves. And if they say, okay, I'm going to do this, and you go, say something that is not, of course, now, so we'll go run, I'm no worry for this life. And that's not how you talk. You say something else. Okay, the time is 8:34. And I've been recording for 23 minutes. I've not looked at the time since I started. I've just been talking at the phone. It's almost 25 minutes. You will make it 25 minutes. You know how we do now. We'll round it up. What am I going to say to round it up? Yeah, the activity. But I'm trying to figure out how I can record video podcast still while I'm here. Like, I cannot just pause and do only this one for the whole 1 year. Like, this is going to be a standard now. You guys love it. The views increase every day. Like, the listens increase every day. I cannot forsake you people and have a day where I learn some lessons and not share it and give us a platform or a community. Talking about community, I have a suggestion. This is for people who would listen to this thing now to this point. Please, if you're going to leave a comment about this suggestion as well. Should I open a group, a WhatsApp group, where all of us will be inside? Like, everybody who listens to this podcast, including me. Moving forward, you get.
it's already 25 minutes. So that's the question I'm going to leave us with. Please answer me.